Hi guys, and welcome to my little guitar lesson on how to play my song, Somebody Else's Love Story. Now, the thing you should know about most of my songs is my guitar is almost always down tuned a whole step. So that means each and every single string on my guitar is down tuned one whole step. So 2 half steps, in other words. So now, if I'm playing the chord D, sonically, you're actually hearing a C. But for this particular lesson, I'm going to refer to D as D and not as the sonic sound that you're hearing, to make things a little bit easier to know where you're at. Okay, let's begin. When I begin Somebody Else's Love Story, I actually begin up here on the 7th fret on a flattened D chord. So what I do is my index finger flattens and bars just half of the fret over the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd strings, just like that. Now over here in my right hand, I'm going to be attacking or playing or striking, however you want to refer to it, the 2nd and 3rd strings with my ring finger and my middle finger, like so. And then my index finger is going to be playing the 4th string after that. And that'll be alternating between the two. 2nd and 3rd, 4th string. 2nd and 3rd, 4th string. And that's how the song begins. So you have that nice walking sound. Okay, so now let's begin the song. I begin with the D. After playing that 4 times, then I just add the sharp 5th, which would be A sharp. That's over here on the 8th fret on the 4th string. After that, playing that 4 times, I add the B, which is the next fret afterwards, here on the 9th fret, 4th string. And then I slide down to a G with the open E on top, and then down to the F sharp 7. So let me show you how that G is done. It's basically 3rd fret, 2nd string, 4th fret, 3rd string, and 5th fret, 4th string. The E, the open E, is played in addition to. So again, my ring finger and middle finger are playing the 1st and 2nd strings, while my thumb is playing with them on the 4th string. And then my index finger is playing on the 3rd string. And then we just slide it back to get that F sharp 7. So again, G6, F sharp 7. And then it repeats. Back to that D, D sharp 5, D double sharp 5, down to the G6, and the F sharp 7. That's it. Pretty simple. I like the D up here because it's darker and warmer. I could be playing the D down here, for example, but it's just too bright for the song. You can hear how much brighter that is. So if I play up here, you can feel how much warmer that is. Keep in mind with the G6 and the F sharp 7, I have a thumb attack on the 4th string. Just 1 per chord. Okay, that's the verse. If I were to sing it, it would sound like this. Saw the leaves change from green to red. Something in the air told me winter was coming. As I inclined my head, I could see that now your heart was in somebody else's love story. Okay, right there, that's where I start the chorus. The cool thing about this song is I start the chorus on the 5 chord. So here we are on the A, and then after that we go to the B minor, then we go to the E minor, and then a barred D. Okay, let's go through that a little bit thoroughly. A chord. Again, on the right hand, I'm going to be playing The thumb will always play the bass note of the chord. In this case, it's the 5th string. Ring finger and middle finger are going to be playing on the 1st and 2nd strings. Index finger on the middle string. Sorry, the 3rd string. Okay, then we go to the B minor. Exact same movement in the right hand. E minor. Here's a little bit different. I start out on the 2nd and 3rd strings, and then the 4th, but then I move to the 1st and 2nd, and the 3rd. Just a little bit of movement there. That's not completely compulsory. You don't have to play it that way. You can simply stay inside the box, or you can stay a little bit outside the box. So long as your thumb's always hitting the root of the chord, it doesn't really terribly matter what you're doing inside the chord with the upper fingers. I just prefer to walk it up. Okay, E minor. After that, we go to D major. Now the way that I play this D major, the reason why it's so complicated is so that I can get a nice full sound and walk up those fingers in the right hand. Otherwise, if I just played it here, those would be my only options. So I bar the 2nd fret, and then my middle finger plays on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. My ring finger plays on the 4th fret, 4th string, and my pinky plays on the 5th fret, 5th string. That way I've got options here in my right hand to walk up. So then I go, you have that nice full sound. Now, not necessary. If you want to stay here in the smaller D, you can. Works just as fine. So again, the chorus is A major, B minor, E minor, and D major. Here's a simpler version with the simple D. Works just as fine. We play that 3 times before getting to the F sharp 7. Then I walk up on the 2nd string. I let go, and I hold, and then I go back to the verse. So let's talk about that for a second. F sharp 7, full bar on the 2nd fret, middle finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string. Here I'm focusing on the 2nd and 3rd strings and the 4th, while the thumb is playing the root. So I'll walk it up, and then my ring finger is going to play the 3rd fret, 2nd string, which is our D. My pinky will stretch over to the 5th fret, 2nd string to play that E, and then we'll go back home, and then we're done. So again, nice roll right there at the end, and then we're back to that D chord. Okay, now keep in mind when you're up here on the D chord and you're going up to the A sharp and the A double sharp, not to put the finger down until after your middle and ring finger have played. Here's what I mean. If you do it before, you'll hear this. You hear that hammer on? Yeah, not a good sound. So wait before putting these fingers down. Play first your ring finger and middle finger, and then put your left hand finger down for that A sharp, and then again for the B. Let me demonstrate. There you go. That way you can hear all sounds come out properly. Okay. Now you know the verse and you know the chorus. The next part is going to be the bridge, which is my favorite section. After we play the chorus the 2nd time, get to the bridge, which is my favorite section because it's so cool. We put on a B minor chord. Here you don't need to bar it because we're not going to be playing the high F sharp. We're just going to stay inside the box here in the right hand. So tonic of the chord being B, or root rather, and then here in our right hand we're going to be playing the second and third strings along with the fourth string on the index finger. And then we stretch the index finger back to the B flat. So that's going to be a B chord with B flat in the bass. Again, we start with B minor with B flat in the bass, and then we take it off for A in the bass, and then we take that index finger, put it here on the F sharp, and we move these fingers to the higher strings, so we'll be playing the first and second strings with the third, while still hitting the A in the bass. Okay, let's do that again. B minor, B flat in the bass, B minor with A in the bass. Now add the F sharp on top. Now we go to the G chord. Okay, G with the F sharp in the bass. Now we go to A and F sharp 7. Okay, let's do that again. Excuse me. B minor with B flat, B minor with A, with the F sharp on top, G with F sharp in the bass, A, and F sharp 7. Beautiful sequence. After you've done that, what is that, 3 times? You go back to the G, F sharp with A, and hold on the F sharp 7. And that's it, you go back to the verse. Okay, sing another verse, back to another chorus. This time, this last chorus is a little bit different because this is going to be a fade out chorus, so to speak. We don't fade out, but we have an addition to the chorus now. Okay, we play that about, what is that, 4 times? I lost count. Okay, now here's where the chorus changes a little bit. We do A sus 4. So we've got that D on the top, A sus 4, and then we go to A. We do an open, sort of power chord version of B minor, keeping our fingers up. You can see I'm not borrowing. And then I flatten it for the second time, because I want to get that open B sound here in the second string. So again, and then I close it for the flattened bar chord. Okay, and then we go to the E minor with the G on top afterwards, so I play it open, and then we go to that D. So first I play the upper first and second strings, and then I go down to the second and third strings, and then repeat. A sus 4, okay, B minor, open, and then flatten it for the bar, E minor, add the G on top, and the D chord, bar version. We do that, I forget how many times. Let's count. That was 2. Okay, here's 3. Here's 4. 5. For the last one, looks like it's on the 6th time. We play the A sus 4 and resolve on the A, leaving us with a suspenseful cadence. Okay, that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'll be happy to answer any questions, or you can find me at ericharpermusic.com. Thanks so much, and hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Take care.